Really, so what do you think? Is it a hit or miss? Now, the young artist out there, you should wait and see how he fares in the market. It's now time for our interview segment, and on the hot seat today is sensational Singer Waje, speaking about her music career, her personal life, and the highly talked about expected move to Chocolate City.
Be inspired.
All right, let's start from your name, Waje. Now, what does that mean? Where did that come from?
Waje means different things in different languages. It's actually Aituaje, so it's Waje. You understand? But a lot of people, and when I start singing it, W-A-J-Y-J, you understand? But sometimes people don't really pay.
Well, how did you get into Nigerian music?
Nigerian music started for me when I was in school, in UNN. I sang in church one day and I met a man called Christopher Madubuko is Pastor Anselm Madubuko's younger brother. So he just came back from the States and he was looking for talents because he felt like Nigerians, we had talent, and he saw me and told me, he convinced me into doing it commercially. And after that, I started crashing gigs, letting people know who I was in Enugu. I'll go to PK Gardens once I hear there's a show coming up. I'll tell them that I'm a great performer, and then I can still dance, all of you don't know that. So yeah, I did a lot of I was in a dance group at the time in church, so all my skills, I put it into work. And one time...
Now, your major breaks came with P-Square's song.
Their song Omogemi, I titled it Bobomi and sent it to them. They loved it and wanted it to be part of their Busybody album too. And that was it. After that, they called me for Game Over album, told me to come and record with them, that they wanted a voice on the song Do Me. I heard it and I loved it. I thought it was a great start to the industry, if you ask me. And from there onwards, okay, Advanced Warning came and blah blah blah. But it's been no looking back from here.
Now, do you go through any training?
I used to, but I started getting lazy. So I want to employ the services of a vocal trainer. The only thing that scares me about that is sometimes it can change your voice texture. But I think that if you want to get to the world stage, you should be disciplined enough to at least exercise your chords and all that.
Okay, I tried to learn. So I wish I didn't have a heart. All right, so tell me, why the words are really heavy? Don't you think they're a bit too extreme?
And at the time, that was what I was trying to
So was it born out of personal experience?
Well, sort of personal, but the thing about it was when I was writing, I wasn't writing it from the breakup point of view. What I was doing at the time I was writing it was, I wish that the tables turned, in the sense that I wouldn't even bother to be feeling the way I'm feeling about you. That I wish I get the ginger to not just send you. That's what the song is about.
Alright, so when would your album be dropping?
It's going to drop next year. It would have dropped this year, but I'm getting to know myself and my music a lot better. And aside getting to know myself and my music a lot better, I'm no longer the how do I put it? The decision maker alone when it comes to my career now. There are other stakeholders and people that tell me, Waje, this is what I think, and I have to consider what they say.
So any collaborations?
Oh yeah, a lot that we're working on at the moment, but I ain't saying anything. I like the elements of surprise.
Just give us a little.
Just know that it's just beautiful music all the way.
So, but why has it taken so long?
For the album?
Yes.
Well, when you want to do stuff, it's best doing it and being able to defend what you're doing. That's my own idea of work. At the time, it didn't necessarily take so long because my career actually started really, in the sense of the word, with For a Minute. Now, the reason why a lot of people just feel it took so long is because they go count the years of doing it, and at that time I was just basically a young girl who wanted people to be heard, and there was no demand for a Waje album, let's face it. So,
as a mother, how have you been able to combine being a single parent and the career?
Oh well, kudos to my mother. Yes, I have. She's giving me a very strong support system in a way that my daughter knows she's Waje's daughter, but she also knows that she's just a woman's daughter. You understand? So many times when I get busy, my mom helps me out to stabilize, you know, and let her grow up in that family setting, you know. But aside that, I try. I know what I want for myself, you know. That I know the things that I lacked as a kid, and that's what I try to provide.
At that time, when you had your baby, how did you feel at that time?
First of all, I was very young, so I really didn't know what the experience was. The only thing is, I just felt to myself that I had achieved something. That's how I felt, because I grew up in that environment where a lot of people didn't really think I was worth something. You understand? Except for my mom and my brother and my family. You know, a lot of people just thought. I grew up in that kind of setting. You know, so for me, at the time, I just felt, oh wow, this one is mine. I'm not going to drag on with anybody. There's nobody that will come and tell me, oh no, Waje, this is my position, you're supposed to, me and you are not dragging for something. No, this one is solely mine. So y'all just appreciate and back up. So at the time, and I still feel the same way. My music, my career, everything is working out well, but she's like my greatest achievement.
Now, there's been much talk about the Chocolate City signing up, and what's the latest news on that?
There are talks. We're trying to see how we can work together. They've been a very strong part of my career since One Naira, in the sense that they've really helped me in many ways, and yeah, there's a possibility.
Okay, I want us to do a song together. Let me see what song. All right, so let's go. I can't fathom more than I know. Your love is more than the highest heavens, more than forever. Isn't she a delight to listen to? Now, time for our short break, but before then, let's take a look at other news around the entertainment world. Stay with us.